Welcome everyone to our community, Wise Crypto. Today we have our AMA with Sympathy Finance. We will be waiting for the guest and some people to join in, then we will start. Please go check our guest white paper and website. You can find some good questions for us. We will be taking 5 live questions at the end of the AMA. In the meantime, as I said, we are waiting for more people to join in and for our guest to arrive. Welcome, Kiera. Yes, are you able to speak now?
Yes, hi, thank you. I'm Kiera. I'm very ready for speaking now.
Yeah, cool. Welcome. We are so glad to have you here for today in our community, Wise Crypto. We will start by you introducing yourself to our community and the team you are working with. Then we will go ahead and start with the question.
Yeah, sure. So, hi everyone. As the Wise Crypto investor, my name is Kiera, and I am excited to be here to share with you about our projects. The name is Sympathy Finance, and I hope that we have more interest investor today, and make the wise the decisions for our project.
Yeah, sure. We are so glad, as I said, to have you here for today. We will wait for some people to join in and we will start. But you can start by introducing yourself and the team you're working with, as you said.
Yes, to plus more informations, I am working in the marketing department of the project, and I am very ready and willing to share more informations as the questions come up. And anytime that we have questions about our projects, I hope that I can provide the details of our projects to give you more chances to give the make the decisions for the crypto today. And yes, we let's wait for more people. I think that we will have for more investor who is really seek for the chance of investing in our project.
Yeah, for sure. So we will wait 1 minute or 2 minutes for more people to join in, and we will start. Thank you, Kiera, very much.
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
All right, so I think we are good to go. So as I said, welcome, Kiera. We are so glad to have you here today. If you can give us an introduction about Sympathy Finance, when did you guys start the project, and what is your target for now?
Yes, I'm very glad to be here to share with you about our project. The name is Sympathy Finance. Well, if you have time to see our project before or even now, I'd like to share with you the very short descriptions of our Sympathy Finance. Our Sympathy Finance aims to provide the risk hedges and sustainable investment strategies to people around the world through our automated strategies vault. And our objectives, or yes, what you say about the target, is we try to offer high yield and sustainable strategies that minimize the risks while we can optimize the returns. And plus more information about our Sympathy Finance, we prioritize the security of the funds, implement smart contracts, and rebalance the mechanisms to ensure the safety. And furthermore, we strive to provide the intuitive and the user-friendly experience. We try to lower the barriers of general crypto for the investor and to assess our strategies.
Thank you, Kiera, very much. That was amazing. Of course, I think most of the people had already taken a look on the website and the white paper. I asked them to do that 5 minutes before. So we will start with the introduction question, then we will move on to the live question where more people join our space. Are you good to go?
Yeah, sure.
All right, amazing. So our question, the first question say, could you describe more about Sympathy Finance and its history about creation?
I just gave the very short descriptions of sympathy finance that it like to emphasize more things about sympathy finance that you can have a kind of summary for this. I would like to emphasize again that sympathy finance aims to provide the risk-hedged and sustainable investment strategies for everyone around the world, and especially those in this talk, that we offer the high yield and sustainable strategies for minimize the risk, which I do believe that people is thinking about the risk when invest, and we try to optimize the returns. And let's say why we actually come up with our project and why we choose the name sympathy. So let's say about the story why we come up to this project. um Sympathy finance names is just actually come from after the crash of Luna and the FTX, that I think that most people here know about it. And after that such scams, we our teams actually lost a lot, and we came up with our idea of security and the transparency based on the smart contract running on the blockchain. And by the time that we can share our product, I hope that people will understand more and about our product. Do you want me to give more details about our product?
Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, you can go ahead and give us all the information you need as a starter. Yeah, please go ahead.
So I'd like to tell more about our product of Sympathy Finance. So as you take a look in our website, our product now is automated market sympathy vaults, and the coming soon is the other two product, which name automated bull vaults and Uniswap V3 automated liquidity manager. So to be more specific about the our product of the first phase we have now is the automated market sympathy vaults. So our automated market sympathy vaults do the work for you as the investor, and we make sure that you can make the positive returns with the minimum exposure to risk in any market conditions. While each vaults that we can differ in terms its specific mechanisms and parameters to return the optimal APR. The overall structures of our strategy is as follow. I do believe that this one is very important, so I will go slower. Number one, the user deposit their stable count holdings to the year generating strategies vault. And the number two, the vault appropriately opens long and short positions on the integrated protocols so that the net market exposure is zero. While the continuously, we go to the number three, it's accumulating APR, and the vault actively monitors and adjusts the positions to maintain a sympathy market exposure. I do believe that this our product is very interesting and worth to explore by this time.
Amazing, Kiera. Thank you very much for taking your time and explaining the product for our listener. Guys, if you have any other question, you can ask at the end of the VC about it in the live question assignment. So now we will move on to the second question for our intro. Yeah.
Yeah.
The question says, Sympathy Finance aims to make risk-hedged sustainable investment strategy easily accessible for anyone. Question, is that how you could do this? How do you provide 100% security? You already answered part of the question, I guess.
Thank you for the very interesting questions. I think that everyone is really concerned about the security. So I will repeat the questions first for those who are not really following up. So we have the questions from the host is, how do we provide the 100% security? So let's go with the specific answer and explanation. We are audited by Interfi Network, and after being guided by Interfi, we have completed a very smart contracts with any security errors. And the important thing is our teams is committed to three core values. Number one, the performance. So we offer the high yield, sustainable strategies that, one more time, I want to emphasize, we minimize the risks and optimize the returns. And number two of the core values we want to say about is the securities. We focus on securities of the fund in terms of the smart contracts and rebalancing mechanisms. And the last but not least is the user experience, that we deliver the strategies in an intuitive and very user friendly way. We try to lower the barriers for general crypto investor, which I do believe that you will benefit from these three core values that we have.
All right, amazing, Kiera. Thank you very much for answering the question. We can move on to the third question, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the third question from the introduction says, could you say some of your project, like automated market sympathy values, etc.? How's the work in your project? How does that work in your project?
Oh, thank you. I think that everyone just take a quick look of our website may not have very detailed and full information. So I would like to give you more, just a sum up, but enough to understand about our sympathy, our project sympathy finance. So market sympathy strategies so aim to keep your assets protected while providing above market returns, regardless of an upward or downward or how fluctuating the market environment. So this is done by taking the offsetting long and short positions in on an asset. At the same time, we call that is hedging. And while these strategies generate the profit for you, they can highly complex and typically involve the in additional costs and risks. But fortunately, our automated market sympathy vaults do work for you and make sure that you can make the positive returns with the minimum exposures to the risks in any market positions, which is very important for the investor. And while each vault may differ in terms of its specific mechanisms and parameters to return the optimal APR, the overall structures of the strategy is as follows. I may need to repeat and slowly. If you have a note there, you can take note. Number one, the user deposit their stable coin holdings to the year generating strategy vault. So that is the number one. And as the number two of how we work with the project is the vault appropriately opens long and short positions on integrated protocols so that the net market exposure is zero. So remember that the market exposures now, as we work, it's zero. And at the step three, while the continuously accumulating APR, the vault actively monitors and adjusts the positions, which is very important. And then by that, we can maintain the neutral market exposures. I hope that you and the other investor can have quick summaries about how we work with our product of automated market sympathy vaults.
Amazing, Kiera. Yeah, for sure. You explained it to us very well. Yeah, so after we talk about the project and you and the team, how you guys work, I want to move on and talk about the tokens. If you can say more about your native token and the utilities and how can people participate in your pre-sale. If you can give us as much information as you have.
Ah, okay, sure. So let's say about the tokens. Um, the native tokens and its utilities. So number one, if you have a quick look in our website, you can search with SPY. So I will just call it as SPY. So SPY is the utilities and the governance token of Sympathy Finance. So if you have time, more time after this talk, please take a look and do the research if you want to get more information. So by staking SPY, what you are going to earn. This is what we confident that you can have. Number one, you buy the protocol fees in stablecoin currently by DAI. And we have the other one called ES Spy. So by
Mm-hmm.
this is ES crowded spy. And the other thing is fee a booster. Okay, let me explain more about this. So for protocol fees are collected from our strategies vows, and this consists of the management fee, which is about 2% of the TVL yearly, and the performance fee. This is right now we have the very good rate is 20% of APR, and 50% of the fee is allocated to cover the operational expenses, and 50% is distributed as fee rewards to the token stakers. And to join our IDO, we have the website, and yeah, I think that in this website you can have more informations of how you can get into the website, get the information. Give me a time for talking about the website of the token.
Yeah, take your time, no problem. People, you can go check the website at the same time as Kiara, please.
Yeah,
While she give us, yeah, please. So our listener, as I said, while Kiara is taking a look at their website, you can also go and check it with her.
yeah. Thank you, host, for keep the listener with us. So for SPY and ES SPY in our website, we have the token allocation. So let's go back to our SPY. As you can see from the website, so for SPY, you will earn the protocol fees of in the stable coins as crowded SPY and the fee booster. And if you want to get more about the staking and especially for the token allocations, I would like to remind you about our token allocation. So the SPY has total supply of 6 million and with the following allocation. So from our website we have, but I would like to give you more details about this. So 10% is public sale, um, which you can find it in our website with a link. The 10% is liquidity. So this is the allocations for liquidity on CX or DX. 35% of ESPI reward. That
Mm-hmm.
I encourage people to get into our project and study more and research more about what is 35 ESPI reward. And we have 3% for advisor, 37% treasury. And the treasury allocation will be used for POL, marketing, future orders, community rewards, and operation. And the last 5% is for airdrop. And this is the allocations for early adopters, of our project. So that is the summary and quick informations about our tokens allocation, the SPY and ESPY. Yeah, and I'm open more for more questions.
Yes, thank you, Kiera, very much, and thank you for taking the time and explain the token plays for us. I hope you all of the people who are listening to us open the website and take a quick look at it. So yeah, we will take a question at the end of the AMA for sure, but we will ask one more question in the intros, and we will move on to the live question. Yeah. So the last question is, how can people make money from Sympathy Finance, and what is your future plan? You, as I said, you speak a little bit about it. If you can give us more information.
Ah, yeah, sure. Um, well, actually, I hope that we have more people coming and listening for this part, because it's quite important for your future investment with our project. So, well, I do believe that everyone, as the investor, coming to this project, will really, really want to know about how you can make money, and of course, how you can keep money, maintain, and work well in the future. So, currently, we have two main functions for user to invest, and of course, to earn profit from our project. So if you are here, please listen to the first way that you can make money. So if you want to make money by investing, earning profits, you can deposit DAI, or we say DAI, into the project's Vault smart contract, and then you will receive 80%. So please let me repeat about that, about the number. This is the 80%. I do think that is a very interesting number for the investor today. So
Mm-hmm.
80% of the project profit. Well, I think that is it is distracting by now for the number, right? And we make sure that, yeah, we make sure that your deposit will be stable. I do think that this is not this is the most important thing and interesting in our project, that your deposit will be stable with no decrease value of your assets. Okay, let me repeat this one because I do think this is very interesting for the investor. So if you want to invest, you want to earn the profits from our project, so you can deposit DAI into the project vault, and that is smart contract. Then what you will receive is 80% 80% of the project profit. And what we are going to do with that, we will make sure that your deposit will be very stable, with no, that's like without any decrease in the value of your assets. And let's say about the second thing, because I mentioned about two main functions. So the first function, it's like very interesting with the number, right? And the
Yeah.
second thing, the second main features of the function that we can provide you is, with the new stacking mechanisms, we, our team, ensure that the token is not inflated. That this is the long-term stacking. So the long-term staking will receive more rewards. So yes, if you are interested in our project, so let's say about the rewards, and more informations will be found in our website about the rewards. And the reward is 10% of the project profit. So with our very specific proportions, number one is 80% of the project profit if you deposit into our project Vow smart contract. And the other one is the reward. So with our two main functions, I do believe that we can make money from Sympathy Finance, and you can see about how we work well in the future, as the our future plan is very specific and promising. So we do think that once you invest in our Sympathy Finance, you will see, and soon receive the profits from what you deposit, what you invest.
Amazing, Kiera. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes.
I think you explained everything very, very well for our listener. And yeah, I want to thank you very much.
Yeah.
We can now move on to the live question. I don't want to yeah, put more pressure on you. I will just try to keep it easy, you know.
Yeah.
So we will take question from listeners, and whenever you're ready. Are you ready to take question?
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Our team's really happy if you have more questions. Means that you really want to understand more about our project, our product.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can choose a listener, or I choose. No, it doesn't matter. Do you want to choose or what?
Oh well, I think that's just lets you choose, and so that it's more objective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So people, yeah. Okay, you can request to ask question if you have any, and we will be picking 5 people to ask 5 questions. All right. Um.
It's okay. I suggest that if you the listener, the investor, I really appreciate that you have questions for us. So in case that we cannot open the microphone for you to give me the questions, so you can send the questions to the host so that he can help to raise the voice. And yes, I can have more time and chance to give the informations of our project.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. As I said, there are people raising their hand already, but I can't approve them. I don't know why. Logan, if you can, please pick one to start with. I don't know why I can pick.
Um,
Oh, okay, Logan just said he can pick two. I don't know what the problem is. Give us 1 second, please. So sorry about that.
okay, sure, sure, no problem. Just take your time. I do think that people need time too.
Yeah, for sure. So in the meantime, you can go ahead and say something we didn't talk about. If you have any extra information or something you need to say for the audience, please go ahead.
Let's say I see so many. If possible, you can let Rosie or Dixon. Yeah, we actually open for more questions because from the size of investor, I do think they have more questions. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, as I said,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Logan, my friend. Yeah, as I said, Gara, yes, we are trying to open the mic for them. It's not working. Wait 1 second, and we will try to solve it.
Okay. So while you are take time for people to open the micro, I would like to fill up with this wasting time a bit with I do have the questions before we our team actually we have the questions for each other. So what is advantages that sympathy finance offers to the owners? And I do think that if you are the investor, yes, you will think about it. So while you have time to talk and questions, so we want to make it more specific. And
Yeah.
one more time, the advantage of sympathy finance can offer to the owners is that you can stake on the earn page and you will receive the rewards. So we have first reward, which is from ESPI. This vested is like become actual SPY, and the tokens over the period of 1 year. And
Mhm.
DAI that you can receive a share of the revenue from the project. And if you want to know about the percentage of the share of the rewards and especially for the profit, so we encourage you to research in our website for more information. And the last thing for long-term holders, as we do hope that we can help you as the long-term holder, is that it's the multiple points reward without any inflation. Yeah, that is the more information about advantage if you choose us, and if you are our investors.
Absolutely, Kiara. Thank you very much for understanding and taking your time explaining everything again for us. So my friend Logan said that we can't access people in the voice chat, so we are going to pick 5 comments to answer them in the original
Yes.
post.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
if you can go ahead and answer the most important 5 questions you see.
Okay, just give me some just second because
Yeah, for sure. Take your
yeah,
time.
the questions I could see. Let me see. Oh, a lot.
Sorry, come again.
Yeah, I had a lot of questions here. Um,
Take your time picking the best ones you see.
yeah,
It's no problem. Yeah.
yeah. Mm, amazing. I more questions mean that we have many interested investor to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kira,
Mm.
you
Yes.
can do it later when you have time.
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
long.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we will take no time searching for a question. If you already have 1 or 2, we can answer them. You can
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
I do have very interesting questions here.
Yeah,
This
please
is
go ahead.
from Jean Pierre Hernandez. Thank you so much for your interested investor. And I would like to read the questions first so that other investor can listen about his concern. So the questions is, given that often LPs in Uniswap V3 require adjustment of the price ranges, and how will Sympathy Finance address these issues to ensure that users do not have to experience a higher risk of the transit loss than other AMM DEX models? And how will they make this solution sustainable? So thank you for that. I didn't have the more time before to talk with our coming soon project, which is in our roadmap. So let's say once we successfully operate our automated vaults, we will be introducing automated liquidity management on the Uniswap V3 concentrated liquidity. So this is what Jean Pierre is concerning. So Uniswap V3 allows the LPs to provide the liquidity up to 400 capital efficiency, earning higher returns on their capital. However, yes, we do know that concentrated liquidity carries the higher impermanent loss risk and requires the frequent adjustment of price ranges to stay profitable. So, so what we are going to do is Sympathy Finance Automated Liquidity Manager Vault will, number one, we will allocate your assets at the optimal price range. So that is kind of ensured. And number two, we will automatically adjust the price range. That is what you're concerned about the price. And we will auto compound your rewards. This will allow you as the investor to earn the trading fees while being protected from the IL. And we want to say more about our further development is that once we are done with this Uniswap V3 automated liquidity manager vault, we will further develop the strategies for sure into the Uniswap V3 market sympathy strategy vault. And I do encourage you one more time to read more about this in our dedicated page.
Absolutely. That was very good, Kiara. Thank you very much. I don't want to take more time answering question from followers. You can pick 4 question more,
Yeah.
send them to us, and yeah, we will reward them. It's just for the reward, you know.
Yeah.
And any more question from the community, from the audience, they can go ahead and ask you directly. Yeah, sorry for the issue. I don't know why we can't
Yeah.
open mic for people in the VC. I'm really sorry. Thank you for understanding. Thank you,
Uh,
Kiara.
yeah.
Any last word? Yeah, please go ahead.
I get more questions. I think that this is the question should go with all the investor. I have the questions is the can you tell us more about the IDO information? So well, this is really interesting, and I hope that you can uh, just more attentive so that I can give a very interesting number for you. So by now, the IDO price is $0.8. Okay, one more time. We offer $0.8. And our listing price is just a bit higher, just a bit, is $0.9 dollars. The listing platform by now is Uniswap. The date of IDO is the March 18, and the listing date is next. I think this week 26 by March, and I think this very great number for you is our initial market capital is $135,000. So one more time, our initial market cap is $135,000. And we have the campaign referrals. Every user has access to the referral link that he can publicly share and earn 3%, yes, in ETH, and all the referred investments made through it. And these 3% commissions you can claim on the page of IDO after finished IDO. And this will be no impact or referred user contribution. We will who will receive the exact same amount of the SPI tokens at the end of the sale, whether like you have used the referral link or not. So that is more information of IDO. Thank you for the questions. And well, I have another questions which is also important. The questions is about our cash flow of the project. So well, I really appreciate for your interest in our project. So I would like to share with you more about our cash flow of the project. So user deposit the stablecoin DAI into the Vault smart contract. Then we will base on the optimal mechanisms to buy GLP and sort ETH, BTC on GMX to earn the maximize that we can do the optimize the profit with the amount of invested assets that you have. And most importantly, the value of the vault is stable and it doesn't change too much, or we believe that it's not like you don't have to worry about the change. And the reward that received from GMX will be allocated 80% to the investor who deposit a DIA, or we call DAI. And of course, we have 10% for the governance token stickers, and the remaining 10% is used for covering the operational expense. And I do know that maybe you really care about the flat rate is taken from the vow deposit is over a year. Let's say is like 2% of TLV yearly. And the fee is attracted by the minting new shares of the vault upon every user action. So 1% of the 2% is distributed as the revenue sharing to governance token stakers. And 1% of the 2% is used to cover the operational expenses. So I think that is quite details about the cash flow of the project.
Yeah, absolutely, Kiera.
Yeah.
That was very, very accurate, and you gave us good details. I guess everyone know enough about the
Yeah. I get another question. I
question you
think
want
that
to
is also
answer. You
interesting
can
for
go
us.
ahead, or we can. Yeah, you can choose from the comments. As I said, we can't open the mic for anyone at the moment. I don't know
Yeah.
what the problem is. Probably from Twitter, but yeah. So you can just send us the link for people who answered their question. That will be amazing from you. I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah.
asking you that. And
Yeah.
yeah, if you yeah, if you have any last word for our listener, please go ahead.
I just get a very nice questions. I think very concerning. The Sympathy Finance web page look awesome. That when can we expect an application in mobile access to our data easily? Well, I do believe that this is the very interesting, a great idea for us. I do want to thank you for this let's say inspiration. We are and we will do the research and we will publish very soon in the future our mobile applications so that our investor, our user can interact and use our service comfortably and conveniently. Yes, and yeah, thank you, host. I think I just want more. I just read one more questions, which
Yeah,
is
please
also
go ahead.
important. Yeah. So I have the last interesting questions is regarding to your security system. Have you been audited by any third party company to ensure the safety of the user fund and data? And if yes, how can we assess this audit credentials? Oh well, as we mentioned before, we are audited. We are audited by Interfi network already, and after being guided by the Interfi, we have updated and completed the smart contracts which I introduced you before without any serious security errors. And if you want to have more information about this and search more, you can go to our website of sympathy.finance and you press to the doc button. You can go to the documents page, and in the menu you can see the button of audits and contracts, which is very credentials for you to take a look and also do more further research.
Amazing, Kiera.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much,
Yeah.
and thank you for taking the time and go through the comments and choosing the best one for us. That was really nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we came for to the last of our AMA today. If you have, as I said, any final words to our audience, please go ahead, and then we will wrap it up for today.
Um, yeah. So we I really want to show our team's gratitude for all the listener, the investor, and well, let's say coming from our team's experience of losing after the scam, that that is the crash of Luna and FTX. We are almost everyone lost. I do understand that also about the concerns. We want to share and also help the investor with our very security of the idea of sympathy finance. We do think that our ideas of security and transparency based on the smart contract running on the blockchain will bring you the benefit, the profit, the reward, and the future. So, investor, listener, if you have more questions first. Don't hesitate to give us answer any questions, and we are open to give you more detailed answer, detailed information. And I hope to see you as investor of our Sympathy Finance in very near future. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiera, again. It was really nice talking to you. You did a really great job explaining everything for us. It was really amazing. People, please go ahead, check their website, check the Twitter, give them a follow, and ask as many questions as you want. Thank you. And I think we come for the end for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, have a good night.
Yalla. Bye-bye.